You can hear me? I hope, Sharon. I'm trying. I am honored to be here, and I want to be clear. George said that $1 million came from the Borough President's office, but credit where credit's due. It came from former Borough President Scott Stringer, but he's also correct that I am a huge supporter of libraries. When I was in the City Council on the West Side, I believe I gave full renovation to one library in particular, and then put every possible dollar into the other libraries. So the fact that we're all here, that we care so much, I am so appreciative. And I think what's exciting about today and the scoping session is that you really do get a chance, because I think I went through 2 or 3 scoping sessions with other libraries, and you really do get a chance to say we want this here and that there, in terms of where you want the children's room, or you want the seniors, or you want the books, or the computers, or the training. It's really part of what is a dialogue between you and the New York Public Library. So you need to take advantage of that. And the second aspect, of course, is that the current library is very small. We know that. And what I think is exciting about it is that in fiscal year 2012, a few years ago, the library had 90,000 visits and circulated 115,000 books or items or recordings. That's a lot. And so with more people coming to the community between the housing and the university, you'll obviously see a lot more interest. And so the fact that this is being built now is important. I will say that from my limited experience with the libraries, where children are, where adults are, where the computers are, where the books are, and so on, is really important. And you need to think about that. And I think if you could plan that in advance, it makes a huge difference. So the fact of the matter is, with businesses needing the library also is another aspect. You are very much a part of a community here. I think the businesses need all the help they can get. And so the question is, how can you also make the business community part of what you're doing? And of course, we want to be open as much as possible. What are the hours that are best for you in terms of the community? These are all issues that we spent a huge amount of time when we renovated a complete library. And the other thing that we did was we thought about the wireless as a new discussion. One of the library possibilities now is to have internal, obviously, wireless, but if you want wireless in the community where the library is the hub, that's something else to think about. And then you could have wireless off hours. Now that hasn't happened because the FCC has some issues regarding the E-rate. But these are issues that you could think about as you plan your library. It's a new way of thinking about it. If you want to, some of the libraries, to the credit of the New York Public Library, allow the computers to go home and come back. So you could take out a laptop, use it at home, and bring it back. The library is really thinking much more creatively than it has in the past. But just like many of you, don't forget about the books. We are very focused on books. We don't want everything to be computers. I chair the technology committee. I believe very strongly in the use of technology for positive outcomes, but obviously want as many books as possible. And that's what a library is all about, and where we can study and have these amazing librarians. One of the best professions in the world is a librarian, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, I'm just here to say, and also maybe how you can work with Cornell Tech. Are there aspects to their library that could be helpful to yours? I have no idea, but that's something to think about. And always we work with the school libraries. The librarians in the schools are often not as available. I don't know the situation in your school, but the fact of the matter is every single school doesn't have a librarian now. And even if they do, sometimes it's a volunteer, sometimes it's part-time. So how does the school relate to the library? It was something that we spent a great deal of time thinking about, and I know that you'll do the same. So these are some of the issues that we have. I hope we certainly will be helpful. I hope you don't need more money, but if you do, let us know. Sometimes things don't cost exactly what they're supposed to, but what you don't want to do is have it not be built and ready to go. So I want to thank Lucia for being here today, because I know that she's our representative in Roosevelt Island, and I'm very appreciative. And Jesus Perez is the person who represents us at Community Board number 8. Thank you very much, and it's always an honor to be with your council member, Ben Kalos. Thank you.